Collective. I look like a crazy mess right now, but I don't even care because I'm so excited. I'm like so happy I cried. Like I'm so happy that I cried. You want to know why? Because I've been chilling. I haven't watched I watched one reading today. But then I just mind my business and get to my business today, do what I need to do before I do whatever else I'm going to do. Then chilling here playing music because somebody was sending me some spell work. They were attacking me, sending me spell work. So basically what I did today, what I was doing this morning was just cleansing my energy from whatever they were sending me today. And then somebody's in my energy, so there was no point of getting online and doing a reading because it was going to come on my energy. But we might as well, because you want to know why? Yesterday, I did a reading, only one reading, and it was talking about a predator authority figure. I didn't put it in the title, but in the reading, I did say a political organization. You want to know what's a crazy? Do you want to know what's a crazy? And I just finished listening to it, but we're gonna rewind it again so y'all can understand, so y'all can hear this. This is why I cried. Listen, collective.
All right, we are starting the broadcast with some developing news this morning. It is 10 o'clock. You are watching Newsroom Live.
This morning.
Thank you so much for joining us.
And I did the reading yesterday.
This video that you're looking at right here, we just got it in from Sky Fox. It is all connected to a dramatic...
Oh, wait. And my video that I did yesterday, the time on it is 4014. So if you put it, if you rearrange it, it's 144. I just wanted to throw that out there. So listen.
Series of federal raids that reach from City Hall to the highest rankings of the NYPD. And when we say City Hall, we mean the Adams administration, the previous administration. Federal agents and NYPD internal affairs executing search warrants at the homes of several current and former top officials. We'll get into that in just a second. But we do know that investigators are digging deeper into allegations of corruption, misconduct, and possible bribery involving some of the most powerful figures in New York law enforcement. All of it appears to be in relation, or at least happening at the same time, as another arrest of a top Adams administration official. Authorities examining claims that promotions, assignments, and other official decisions may have been improperly influenced. No arrests at this point have been announced in connection with the NYPD searches, but the operation does mark another major development in a widening federal investigation that does cast a shadow over this previous administration. And we did get a statement from New York Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch, sort of speaking broadly here, not about anyone in particular, but here's what she says. She says, this morning, members of the NYPD's Internal Affairs Bureau and the FBI executed search warrants as part of a criminal investigation being pursued by the NYPD, the FBI, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York. The investigation is ongoing and concerns conducted by former and current members of the NYPD. So there you have it, the confirmation that this doesn't just affect people who were previously in the department, but current members of the NYPD. The police commissioner now goes on to say that when I became police commissioner, I promised New Yorkers that under my leadership, the NYPD would conduct itself with integrity and that there would be a thorough investigation of any claim that members of service failed to meet the standard. The investigation and our actions this morning are part of the ongoing effort to fulfill that commitment and hold the department to its highest ideals. Again, this unfolding as we speak. The video that you're seeing there appears to be an FBI official bringing boxes into a residence. Boxes you
can't really see that anyway.
At some point with some type of evidence, computers, files, something along those lines, and then brought back out. Who are you looking at here?
Let's pause. Anyway, I posted it on my community, but I want to just fast forward to something else that has been coming out. Here we go. This is another person that's being investigated.
Someone else was also arrested this morning. The FBI did confirm that to our newsroom earlier today. We do know that Karen's home was raided, as were, as you mentioned, several former NYPD officials. Now, we do not know.
I wanted to say this. The stuff that has been coming out in the reading is somebody and their brother. In my reading, somebody with a bald head. This nigga that's in the camera got a bald head, and him and his brother were arrested. I just want to say this. These are the energies. This is who I've been picking up in my readings. This is why I have been attacked. This is why. they've been attacking me. This is why they've been fucking with my money. This is why they send people to fuck with me. It's not only family. This is why. Because they dirty, and I've been exposing been exposing them, and they're trying to shut me up, and they can't shut me up. And look at that. Now this is why. Because I've been exposing corrupt ass motherfuckers where I live in New York City. I'm in New York City. I'm in the Bronx. I literally just did a reading yesterday about a dirty authority figure. This morning, the NYPDs, all the ones they're getting raided. This is why motherfuckers was trying to unalive me and try to take my life. Cause the motherfuckers that's in the dirty judicial system, the dirty government, the corrupted system. Do you understand how happy I am right now? I want to cry again on camera because you don't understand how happy I am. Oh, goodness. Because you see what happens when they get caught? Everybody that they bribed and paid, like my upstairs neighbors, and anyone, yeah, I'm going to get specific, to fuck with me, they all going down too. They can't run and they can't hide down. Do you not understand how happy I am? And along for everybody else, anybody else that's been fucked with in the New York State area and anywhere else. This is not only here, this is going to be other places too. You don't understand. Y'all really don't understand. And I know a lot of people too are going to be feeling the way I feel if they watch this video. And especially if they live in New York City. And they've been targeted. And just, this is very good news today. That I want to cry. Anyway, I just want to keep playing so you understand. This is the shit that be coming out in my readings.
Exactly what the charges for Carone are. We do know the indictment is expected to be unsealed
Frank
today.
Carone,
However,
that name has been coming out
is
too.
now reporting that this is all in connection with an alleged bribery scheme
Look at that.
involving a city contract. So we're going to get the real story later, but that is the preliminary information coming out from the AP. The FBI, the prosecutor's office, they are not commenting right now other than just confirming that those arrests take place. But Todd Shapiro, a spokesperson for former Mayor Eric Adams, did release a statement. I'm going to read it to you.
Okay.
It says, Frank Carone has dedicated decades of his life to public service, the legal profession, and helping countless individuals, businesses, and charitable organizations throughout New York. This is an ongoing legal matter, and my prayers are with his family.
And Frank Carone wasn't just a City Hall aide. I mean, he was a major power broker within city politics, a close advisor, one of the most influential allies to Mayor Eric Adams. And so we are hearing that this is related to some type of bribery charge. But again, the details of those charges have not been unsealed yet. What do we think will happen next?
I think as soon as that indictment is unsealed, we're going to get a lot of information, whether or not this does have to do with the bribery city contract scheme. Again, this was the former chief of staff to Mayor Eric Adams. Yeah. He did step down in 2022. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
And none of the reporting that we've seen so far.
Somebody is nervous in my energy.
Indicates that Mayor Adams Mayor Adams is once again the target of an investigation.
No, at this time.
They really nervous.
Charges were later dropped, and there was a lot of sort of controversy around that. I guess some of the big questions that we still have. What exactly do prosecutors say was traded for influence or access?
Anyway. You could go finish watching, if you want to watch it, you could go finish watching it. I posted it in my community. I'm not going to continue to play the video, but I am so fucking happy. I'm so happy. That means everything is about to start getting really, 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 really right now. on some serious shit. This, I already know now, this shit is about to start straightening out and getting straightening out when it comes to my situation. Do you not understand how happy that makes me feel? Do you not understand how happy that makes me feel? Y'all don't understand. 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 Oh, baby, you don't understand. I'm free to do what I want any motherfucking time. That's what that means. Like, I'm like almost, I'm going to say finally, well, I've been free, but shit had to go down for me to be completely free to do what the fuck I want. Motherfuckers out my energy. I'm so happy. You want to know why I'm so happy? Because these little small time motherfucking wannabe wanksters that were out here being bribed and paid to harass me, to do spell work on me, to come move around me, to stalk me, to do all this shit. Do you not understand how they were also going to jail? Fuck a jail. They're going to prison. These wicked neighbors, these dirty property managers, these small time, small fry, wannabe corrupted people. If the NYPD is getting raided, what makes these people think? I said it. I said motherfuckers is gonna get raided. Everybody gonna get raided. What they gonna do now? All these people who participated in targeting not only me but other individuals, what y'all gonna do now? How y'all gonna get out of your shit? You ain't got you don't got nobody, no person that's gonna be in the system that's gonna help you get out of it. Confirmation with the car honk. What are y'all gonna do now? Because a lot of motherfuckers still want to sit there and talk shit and smile and shit and laugh. What they gonna do now? Especially motherfuckers around here that live around me. What y'all gonna do now? Those people that you had in the system, in the NYPD, in the courts. Oh, because I know it's about to go, I know this shit is about to go deep. If the NYPD is getting got, you know they're hitting the court system. Confirmation with the car honk. Any place that collects money or funds that claim is for the state, the government. These nonprofit organizations are about to start getting these people. I suggest people start getting your things in order if you are actually something that's legit. I'm just going off of the energy. If you actually have a legit business and a nonprofit organization, I suggest you get all your what is it called? Your I's dotted and your T's crossed, and make sure you have all your shit in order. Have a nice little file waiting just in case you get called up. I'm just giving you a little reminder, just in case you get called up. If you have a nonprofit organization and you actually legit, or some type of business that you collect some type of funds, I'm telling you, all these businesses are about to get investigated. You don't understand how happy I am. I just want to pull some cards to see what happens. Look, grow up. These people need to grow up. There's some growing up these people need to do. That's crazy. That's the fourth card that comes out. These people are being forced. Confirmation. These people are being forced to grow up. They're being forced to take up accountability for their actions. You do the crime, you gotta pay the time, right? So now they're being forced to grow up right now. Cinderella, because they was trying to take something that belonged to you, collective, something that was given to you by family. Yeah, and their plans failed. Yeah, something about your work community. So somebody was trying to keep you like a slave in the work community. They were trying to keep you like a slave. They were trying to make you work, and not gain. They were trying to make me work, and not gain. They were fucking with people's money. And it said that that fucking guy and his brother are in charge of the finances in the New York, I think. Right? So their plans failed to keep you like a Cinderella, like a slave to something that's yours. Because Cinderella, the story of Cinderella is that the stepmother and their stepsisters married Cinderella's father, who was actually the rich person, the king. Confirmation, car honk, if you heard it, I was talking. So you actually the person with the funds, collective. You the ones that got this money. You the ones that got this abundance. You were the one. And they were sitting there, or me, and they were sitting there trying to turn us into a slave. Confirmation with the sirens. Trying to make you a work slave. But their plans failed, collective. Trying to make you or me a work slave. Yeah, Uncle Tom's. Look at that. This is somebody that's all about the money. This is what they do for money. They all obsessed with money. Now they being humble. They got to grow up. Yeah, the devilish deeds will bring them karma. The energy don't lie. I'm just plucky. Their devilish deeds have brought them karma. A karmic man. That's a karmic man that we just saw on the screen, right? The karmic man. The karmic men. The karmic popo. Dirty popo lurking on the low, creeping on the shadow. Yeah, I gotta spit. What am I gonna get? Sorry, collective, that was nasty. Yeah, divine magic. Divine magic is in his house, collective. Their plans failed to make you a slave, Cinderella, slave in the work. Plans failed in the work community. This Uncle Tom needs to grow up. They being humbled right now. Their plans and the devilish deeds have fucked them up. A karmic man in the work community. It says they were disloyal. This person is disloyal. A dirty popo. Took an oath to serve and protect, to do good in the community. And you're not doing good. You're robbing your community. You're turning people into slaves. You're not giving them what they owe. You're trying to take from people. Trying to control their money that don't belong to you in the first place. Yeah, trying to sabotage. They was disloyal. Devilish deeds bring them karma. Their plans failed, trying to sabotage you, me. Yeah, the Brady Bunch gang and the combined family. This group of people. They all know each other. They all married. They married to each other. They family. Two separate families that work together. They lame. It's two different families that's working together. Or a bunch of different families, a combined family. Yeah, and they something that they did in the past. They were disloyal in the past. Now they being humble. They were lame. They were lame for whatever they did in the past. You running laps around these karmics. I'm running laps around these karmic collective. Yeah, it was their guilty pleasure to do what they were doing in the work community. They like to do this. They like to steal from people and rob from people. From warrior energy, Mulan energy. They lame because you a warrior. I'm a warrior. Yeah, your in-laws involved. So Brady Bunch and the combined family, their in-laws were involved. But your in-laws could have been working with These people, my in-laws could be working with these people. My in-laws could be connected. This is where I could be attacked. My in-laws could be connected to this political group. It says you are a triple threat or I'm a triple threat. I don't even know why I'm saying you, because this is definitely my energy, but it is okay. We're going to put this as a collective energy. Something about the future. A wild witch committed spiritual suicide in this current timeline. So this is something that's happening now in the work community. No itch confirmation. They were out here searching for information in my dreams, but it became the end of the road for them. So somebody was searching for information in my dreams, this wild witch, and they committed spiritual suicide. Their plans failed. They were trying to search for a way of how to sabotage me on what I'm doing. Yeah, solar chakra attacks. A bunch of addicts were attacking my solar chakra. Someone passed away, collective. Yeah, and they thought they had a reason to attack me. They thought they had a reason to attack me because somebody passed away. No, you caused that person to pass away. Now you got PTSD, and you on the run, and you getting beat up by your own energy. So these people are getting beat up by their own energy, collective. Do you not understand how happy I am with this NYPD shit? People getting... I'm not going to pluck no more because there's no point. And this video is not going to be long neither. But I just needed to get on here to just show that I am so fucking happy right now. Wow. This is, look, the next door neighbor, troublemaker, going outside. Uh-oh. I swear to God, I just plucked these cards, and that's what it says. That the next door neighbor, that's the troublemaker, is going outside. Uh-oh. They overstepped their boundaries with a light worker. That's what it says. That's what it said. I'm just plucking. A light worker that was loyal. I'm a light worker. Somebody has an underlying illness, and I'm getting confirmation signs from the birds chirping, dogs barking, sirens, cars, alarms, numbers, commercial ads. I always get confirmations with this. That's what came out, collective. Energy don't lie. Ancestors. The signs can no longer be ignored. About this undivine masculine or feminine energy. As seen on TV, they watching me. You see how fucking slow they took to go inside their house? Yeah, related to you by blood. Somebody's related to me by blood. They thought they were the legit, and they were delusional. They thought they were too legit to quit. They out here remote viewing me. Not for sale. They had me for sale. They were trying to sell me. The actions against me will have them in great regret. A dysfunctional family. The Brady Bunch gang and the combined family. I'm done plucking. But I see cards sticking out, so I pluck it. The false prophet, the rats is running because of all the miscommunication. Sonic boom, street fight, evidence was found. They couldn't dim my light, now they want to fight. This is just for me plucking that little part that I see up. What else I see here? It says they took an oath, and now they being destroyed because I'm in this undefeated. They a bunch of scammers that were out here twisting stories, or the tables have turned. The story has twisted. There was a bunch of scammers that's twisting stories. Do I see anything else plucking out? Yeah, their mind is blown, collective. That they're going through the wrath of God. I'm done. I don't see no more cards plucking up. I see one more. Let's see what this is. This is quick. Yeah, these snakes. These snakes, These snakes, their mind is blown because the wrath of God is coming for them. I don't see no more cards plucking out, so I'm done plucking. That's all the messages that want to come out. So this is why motherfuckers was coming for me. Because they all connected to these dirty popos that was lurking on the low. They were connected to these political people that's in the New York State. That's why. They had connections to these people. They were being bribed by them fucking officials. So it's confirmation right there, that video, that dirty officials were bribing motherfuckers to do shit. It's not going to get too deep into what they were bribing them to do, but it's obvious it was the gang stalking, the targeted, the organized crime. Very obvious. Do you not know how happy I am right now? Y'all don't understand. And when it says New York State, it means all 5 boroughs. The NYPD. All motherfucking 5 boroughs. I'm so happy. Collective, peace out. I'll be back with a collective energy reading later, but I'm right now, I need to just, I'm so happy. Right now, I'm going to enjoy my happiness, go smoke the rest of my blunt, and just go sit in bliss right now. Because this is the bomb. This is a beautiful message. And it didn't even come from a reader. It came from the motherfucking Fox 5 News. I'm so happy. Peace out, collective.